Hi, my name is Gurpreet and I'm an SEO exec here at Alt Agency. And today I'm going to be taking you through SEO visibility hacks, small changes that have a really big impact. So let's begin. What's on the agenda for this video? I'm going to be taking you through what the EAT acronym is, SEO titles, technical SEO and mobile optimization, and how does Google Discover work? So let's start with the EAT acronym. So what exactly is it? This is a golden rule of thumb to follow, as it has been a part of Google Search's quality rater guidelines for years. So it's a really good rule of thumb to follow. So let's start with experience first. So experience is first-hand familiarity of the subject, something of that has a bit more substance. So you want your content to be really filled with real life examples that really resonate through the content. So writing your own experiences through a blog, you're providing unique insights that wouldn't appear in everyday ranking content. You could use your own photography, your own videos that you've taken, or any other interactive content. I searched for this query, best football boots 2025 on Google, and this was the top website that ranked. It had a comprehensive review of all the best football boots in the category, which star footballer wore them, and the author's personal opinion about the product. So that opinion there is the experience it's providing. That wouldn't be on every single ranking blog. So in the research phase of a product, the user will really want to understand another person's experiences with the product, whether it be positive or negative, to make that judgment themselves. So the last thing you want to see ranking is a brand pushing their own content and their own product, trying to just almost do a sales pitch at you. You really want to resonate with the audience and say, these were the good things I liked about it, these were the bad things that they could have worked better on. So expertise, what is expertise? So this is demonstrating the subject matter with more in-depth and accuracy in the content. So the author would use credentials and they would cite reputable sources to make their content stronger. So a really good example is there's a lot of medical journals online. The last thing you'd want is to publish a medical journal without really citing any reputable sources, or if the author has got the right credentials to be even giving this advice or writing a medical journal. So making sure that the author has the correct credentials to speak on the topic matter, it makes it have an expertise angle. So EAT continued. So what is the authoritativeness of the EAT acronym? So this is building a brand's authority, being consistently producing content, is publishing high quality content. This is going one step further than expertise, and you're now considered a bit of a thought leader. So is your content expressing an understanding of the field, and is it contributing its development going forward? So here is a really good example from Search Engine Land. So Search Engine Land is well known across anybody in SEO. And essentially, it's become a great example of authority because it produces high quality content that's reliable and it's trustworthy. The stats in this image speak for themselves. So I've just highlighted here, it's just grown from a personal blog in 2003, and now it's got over 700,000 plus monthly visitors. It's now owned by this brand, media brand, and it's run by a global awesome team in their own words. Essentially, anybody that wants to know the latest news of SEO might come to Search Engine Land, and it's built that authoritativeness over time. It's got great brand heritage. They've been established for over 20 years. So those stats really speak for themselves. Trustworthiness. So this is a result of all the content that has an experience angle, expertise angle, and authoritativeness. So here's a checklist that makes your site well trusted. Your website is secure. Your content is accurate and current, and it's fresh, it's regularly updated. There are relevant certifications and credentials on the site to make you an expert in that topic matter. So, what is an SEO title? So an SEO title is really important because it gains better visibility in the SERPs, so you'll rank better. It matches better with the search intent alignment. So whatever the user is searching, it will match better. If you're searching for something to do with a specific product, you'd want that product name in the title as it matches what the user is searching. It improves the click-through rate, improves the user experience. SEO headlines provide a really good opportunity to strategically include any keywords that match the theme of the content. So obviously you want the headline to really match what's in the content, otherwise it'd be really misleading and lead to a very negative experience if you weren't to do this. So you can optimize your SEO headlines by keeping an eye on the length of the headline. You don't want it too long or too short, a good amount of characters to be used in there. Avoid keyword stuffing. This historically used to work, this no longer works. It actually becomes quite annoying to read for the user. You don't want to keep putting the keyword in multiple times. It just doesn't read very nicely as well. And you want consistency between the title and the content. Again, you don't want to mislead the users. It will lead to a very negative experience with them and your brand. And use attention-grabbing vocab, things like expert, advice, if it's a guide, for example. Those kind of words really grab the attention, best practices, things like that. So here is a really good example. I simply just went into Google and put SEO checklist, and these were the top 3 websites that ranked first. So the first one, quite nice, straight to the point title, the complete SEO checklist for 2025. The second one, SEO Starter Guide, it says the basics in there. That's really good for beginners in SEO. And then lastly, how to create an effective SEO strategy. So a lot of nice keywords used there. So technical SEO and mobile optimization. So these small SEO tips and tricks will help you gain visibility better. So in terms of technical SEO, a well-optimized website would include the following. Fast load time, so page speed would be taken into consideration. If you are worried about your page speed and if it's coming through okay fast enough, you can always use page speed insights on Google, which is a really good website to help you gain an understanding of that. Is it mobile friendly layout? Is there internal linking and link building throughout the website? Has it got a well thought out site structure? So here's just a really good image used by Google. And essentially this shows what a mobile optimized website is and what it isn't. So as you can see here, having so much text that's not very clear won't help the user understand what your website is about or access different parts of it. Whereas this here is a nice optimized website. You can see it's very clear to understand for the mobile user. So how does Google Discover work? So Google will recognize your content to follow the above that we've spoken about. So is your content following the E acronym? Are there SEO optimized titles and imagery? Of all the technical SEO practices followed? And Google will recognize that to suggest that this website is performing well. So metrics to help Google assess this to see if the website is performing well include some of the following. So the visitor volume, the time spent on each page, the bounce rate, the conversion rates. If these metrics are really positive, Google will increase the reach and visibility on Google Discover. Again, new visitors will engage with the website and then the cycle repeats itself and it only performs a better outcome for the website. So I hope you enjoyed some of these visibility hacks. We've gone through kind of a basic overview for today's video. But if you enjoyed it, please interact with the video, please share it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you, bye.